in recent history, I can't remember another time where I was so pumped to see a movie and decided against it than this Joker movie. I didn't watch it because they said it was like a musical.
Exactly. They said they underplayed in like the promotion of the movie how much of a musical this second Joker movie was, and it left a bad taste in the mouth of everybody who watched it.
I hate music. That's another thing you need to know about me. I absolutely hate musicals. I think that's the worst kind of movie is a musical. Give me a movie. I didn't come here to watch y'all sing 20 times. And then it always feels like when it's a musical that the whole plot of the movie is significantly aligned just to get them in and out of songs.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I hate that.
I like losing myself in a movie like it's happening right now.
Yes.
You ever zone out and you don't touch your phone for the entire thing?
That's nice.
Because like you feel like you are in Boston during the movie The Town. You feel like you're in the crew. It just takes you out of the realism of a movie.
Yeah, it's way better. And also it's like, all right, y'all are actors. You know what I'm saying? I came here to watch. I didn't go to a Beyonce concert.
Yeah.
I didn't come here for a show and a bunch of y'all are actors. Do the damn acting and give me a plot. It always is just unrealistic because I'm always also watching the movie thinking, well, never in my life have I seen everybody break out in the choreograph in a dancing song.
Who's the girl Rachel Zegler? I think she's big right now. She is playing the new Snow White, and she got kind of flamed because she was hating on the old Snow White movies.
Yeah.
She was hating on the old Disney movies because they weren't up to her standards in terms of progressivism.
That's a bold move. That's a bold move for her.
The reason I brought her up is because she was in the movie, the new Hunger Games that came out. It was a little bit of a musical. Not too bad. Give it a try. You might like it.
No, I'm not watching the musical.
All right.
Which is why I didn't watch The Joker, which one of the reviews that I read, though, by the way, C-Cat, that stirred me away from watching The Joker, I went to Rotten Tomatoes. It scored like a 37%, which is terrible. Listen to this Rotten Tomatoes review. While attempting to juggle multiple genres, a courtroom drama, a depressive musical, a twisted love story, and a social satire, it ultimately collapses under the weight of its own ambitions. It collapses under the weight of its own ambitions, and that's what the Joker 2 award is going to go to, the team that has collapsed under the weight of its own ambitions, as Devontae hops in the chat and says High School Musical is goated.
Not bad.
It's not a bad movie. It's just too much singing. It's just play basketball. No, at no point have I ever watched a basketball game where out of nowhere, like everybody just starts singing and dancing.
You could never make it like Troy Bolton did. That's what that tells me. There's both.
Scrub. He's a scrub. By the way, none of them dudes was real hoopers. I could beat any of them one-on-one. They sucked. So for the Joker 2 collapsed under the weight of their own ambitions awards, here go the 3 nominees. Number 1, returning to the stage, the New York Jets. Oh, y'all are mad now?
The fans are sick and tired of talking about Aaron Rodgers.
We're sick and tired of talking about him too. You should have never gave the keys to your franchise.
Like Oppenheimer fatigue.
Yeah. Y'all did it. I didn't go and trade for the dude. All right. Number 2 in the Joker 2 collapsed under the weight of their own ambitions. The Miami Dolphins. That's a sad one.
Wait, what was the old adage?
There was no fans in here of Miami Dolphins. I guess there's barely any fans.
Exactly.
Not left.
They all buy the tickets to the U games, and then they relax on their couch in the Dolphins games.
Smart move. Smart move if you ask me. The 3rd nominee, the all-in Dallas Cowboys. Oh, look at that. They're just excited to be involved. They love being involved. They like to be on all the national shows, First Take, First Things First, and theoretically speaking today.
I'm sure we might be actually the first person to talk about the Cowboys today. We're breaking news. Yeah, believe it or not, people have clamored for it. We're talking Cowboys.
We're talking Cowboys collapsed under the weight of its own ambitions. And I believe you have the envelope for this one, CK. Can you get that one? My bad. I left it over there in your office.
And the winner of the Joker. Joker. Collapsed under the weight of its own ambitions award goes to the Miami Dolphins.
Wow. I am shocked.
A home crowd too.
The home crowd is now booing. So here's the thing about the Dolphins. They came into this year, Mike McDaniel himself as the head coach, professing how this is the season. The 24-year drought ends. We're going to end every meeting at 324 or 424 or 524 because we will no longer be the only professional sports franchise in America to have 0 playoff wins in the past 24 years. And at least, C-Cat, they can hang their hat on this. They won't have a playoff loss this year. They'll keep that momentum going. No playoff loss this year. That's something they couldn't have said for the past couple of seasons. So congrats to you on that, Mike McDaniel.
They got more expensive but didn't get better, right? Is that what Chris Canty said coming into the season?
Yeah.
With the
that
Dolphins?
Was the Cowboys I thought they were talking about when they said that.
I mean, you could say the same about both.
Same thing. More expensive didn't get better. You re-up on Tyreek Hill. You re-up on Jalen Waddle. You have two $30 million receivers, and then you pay Tua Tagovailoa the most money in the history of the franchise, $50 million a year. And $53 million, I believe, actually, for Tua. And what do you have to show for it? The offense hasn't been good, even in games where they were fully healthy. The offense has been lackluster. The defense has actually marginally improved, though they've lost some big pieces. I just don't see where the glimmer of hope is for this team. And I see other people tweeting about, there's still hope. There's still a chance. There's a way that this Dolphins team can make a late push, maybe make the playoffs this year, maybe run it back next year. But we just saw it happen again. You can't get past the big bad bully on the block in the Buffalo Bills. You can't do it.
Now, a couple of fluky plays that made yesterday's game against the Bills a little bit closer. Like there's a play that a pass off of Keon Coleman's chest that got popped up. Which would have been guaranteed 3 points, or it would have been a touchdown if he caught it and ran to the end zone. Also, Josh Allen, a run got called back. If I recall correctly, a little really bang play that I would not have thrown the flag on that one. So don't look at that score and think,
good to know you wouldn't have thrown the flag.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thrown the flag. The Dolphins are only 3 points worse than the Bills on the road. No. There's a lot that separates the top of that division from the bottom, which I would combine, right? Because I think the Patriots are feeling good, not about this season in particularly, but about going forward with Drake Maye that we talked about before.
I'd rather be the Patriots than the Dolphins today.
Yeah. You think that in terms of optimism and hope and excitement for your franchise, if you were to rank the teams in the AFC East, probably go Bills number 1 because you are in the middle of that window that's open.
Yeah.
Probably go Patriots second because you see a clear path forward.
And here's the thing, too. The quarterback position we already know is the most vital position in all sports. Drake Maye is a guy. The 2 plays that he made that defined his Sunday were both rookie-type plays, right? The first one at the end of regulation when he, what was it? Like you said, like 20 seconds it felt like?
Yeah, I counted to like 15 Mississippi.
Yeah,
which was official if you ask me. Where he was just scrambling.
Our official stopwatch.
A Kyler Murray-type play.
He had Drake Maye at 6'3", 6'4", had a Kyler Murray type extend the play within the pocket, running around, evading sacks. At the end of the game, time is expired. If he gets sacked, the game is over with. And he nails Pop Douglas, I believe, for the game-tying touchdown. So you look at that play and you say, Tua could never do that.
Yeah.
Tua could never do that. Aaron Rodgers could never do that. Of course, Josh Allen can, but
I mean, he could never.
He can't do it now going forward. Yeah, you don't have prime Aaron Rodgers. You look at that play, you say Tua could never, and then you look at the other defining play for Drake Maye in overtime with a chance to go and win it, forcing the ball down the field into double coverage against a receiver who had 0 chance at it, and it gets intercepted, and that's game over. And you say, well, damn, I done seen Tua do that 100 times. So it's like Tua has the bad without the upside of Drake Maye. You have to feel way better if you're the Patriots right now. Even that interception itself, the fact that he had the guts to go for that pass, it's like, okay, now we have a coachable moment. Hey, can't do that. It was second down. Lock in, take what's underneath, work it down the field, be more patient. You're a rookie. That's okay. Those are the mistakes we expect. And also, appreciate you getting that loss. We need another weapon in here,
Yeah, right, exactly. If the Patriots nail this next draft and they've got cap room, watch out because all of a sudden you see a retooled, reset Patriots team that might be the second-place team in the division next year.
Yeah, they're talking about – I didn't mean to cut you off. They're talking about how people want to go to Washington now. If Maye proves himself to be a guy, you can overpay for a receiver or two that's coming up. T. Higgins, You know what I'm saying?